Greetings from London town. I guess this is a travel log. I'm by myself, alone. But I mean, I'm with all these people. But they don't know me very well. I don't know them very well. So maybe this helps me express myself where I don't get a chance to otherwise. And some of you people out there, if you're lonely, if you're alone too much, it's not you. It's our world, it's our society that's created a lonely place of competition and greed. And the few help corrupt the system and take over and make the rest of us work like dogs. And the dogs, us dogs, vote to continue that. So let's quit voting like that. Let's vote to take care of each other and to believe in equality and humanity. Yeah. We can say all the words we want. Words are cheap. People quote Jesus all the time or say, I'm a Christian. Doesn't mean anything. If in the morning they wake up and go out and support a system that corrupts and makes the rich richer and the poor poorer, and live your word, live your words. Love your neighbor, love the stranger. What did he say? Sell all your things, give the money to the poor. Now that's pretty intense. Almost nobody's going to do that. But that idea, live simply and help others that don't have as much as we do, including myself. I'm in this cheap room, but it's $130 a night. And I'd show you this bed. I'm sitting on the bed. It's probably I'm 6'2". I barely fit on this. If you're 6'5", you won't like it. You won't fit. So this room is not 7 feet wide. And it's fine. Two people would be rough. But even with one person, a lot of people would complain. But I feel lucky. So tonight, my speech, my preaching, 2 beers, not 3. I just got back from the bar at the end of the street, the Hayden Bar. Last night I drank 3. You know, when you drink too much, you probably say stupid things. And after my second beer, I don't know why, I was feeling good. I was hearing some people. Maybe I talked to somebody. You feel good. Let's keep going. And anyway, 2 for me. 6'2", 175, something like that. If you're bigger, you just don't want to get dumb, talk dumb. And for me, drinking 3 beers, I started talking dumb. Where, the next day you were wondering, did I say something that was, wrong? Or I probably say it wrong more after 3 beers than 2 beers. My God. I saw these people interviewed at a pub in Britain. And the guy was saying, well, I drink 6 or 7. I'm like, wow, oh my God, you drink 6 or 7. How can you do that? I know that's not healthy. It's not healthy for your body, but it's probably not healthy socially, from what you're saying and what other people are hearing. So just have a good time, have a good life, enjoy yourself, but moderation in all things, including moderation. But it's so easy to drink too much, and it's usually men. like me. Some women can be alcoholics, but it's usually men. My grandpa, my father, and I hope not me. I wrote down British wit. So I'm leaving the pub. I wanted to say goodbye to a lady that waited on me. She's from Bangladesh. I ask people questions, where are you from? Are you Hindu? Are you Muslim? She's from Bangladesh. So I asked her those things. And some people say, man, you're getting too personal. You need to back off. That's cool. You need to back off if that's who you are, but I don't need to do that. I need to be myself, and I need to be friendly and open. Do I make mistakes? Every day I make mistakes. And believe it or not, every day you make mistakes. Half the world is like me. We make mistakes by doing too much, and half the world is maybe like you, where your mistakes are not doing enough or not reaching out enough. What I wanted to do was say, Han no bad? Is that it? It's Bangla. It's the Bangladeshi language to say thank you. I didn't get a chance, but maybe I'll see her again. That's one thing about traveling. I'm learning some Romanian because the lady at the desk and downstairs. Mulțumesc, thank you, in Romanian. And I think I've told you the guy at the bar is from Goa, nation in India. Here it is. Here it is. Namaskar. May God give you a good day. I just talked to, I'm having some problems with this computer. Some of the keys are sticking and I can't type L or O. So I went to a computer store across the street from the bar and said I want to bring my computer in tomorrow, and we talked for a while, and I said salam alaikum, and sometimes they'll look at you and kind of like leave me alone. All right. I wasn't, but they can also tell I'm being friendly. I'm not being like anti-Muslim or anything. So, salam alaikum, and he said alaikum salam, and I said alhamdulillah, and we started talking. I said, man, I lived in Morocco for a while. He said, I'm from Morocco. That was awesome. Huya, Sabi, brother. I told him my story from my favorite story from Morocco when I'm waiting for the Grand Taxi, which is basically a van that will take you from Marrakesh to Ben Guerir, where I live. It's about an hour. They need 4 or 5 people to pay a quarter or 50 cents, or maybe if you're a white guy, they charge you $1. Unless you say, hey man, I only pay 50 cents to come here. Okay, 75 cents for you. Funny. But the men that walk around with the jackets, Ben Guerir, trying to get people to go to Ben Guerir, so they fill up their van. I felt very comfortable in Morocco, and people were very nice to me, and I was nice to them. So I got this guy's jacket off. I put it on. I'm walking around saying Ben Guerir, and I'm taking the guy by the shoulder, Ben Guerir, like pulling him toward the van. It was funny. It was just funny, goofy funny. Believe it or not, a highlight of my life. One of the highlights of my life. I was in a different country. I didn't speak their language. They were Muslim. I come from a country of Christians, although I'm not a Christian. And everything was cool. we were laughing. Everybody was laughing. It was funny. It was a communion. It was awesome. The other point I made to write down when I came back from the bar, I'm starting to walk out. I really like to sit at this one place that looks straight out the window, but two guys were sitting there, so it didn't work out, but it was fine. It was a nice time. I worked on some lyrics to songs or poetry. We'll see how it turns out. But as I'm walking out, as I'm starting to walk that way, somebody's taking a picture of the bar. And these two guys near the window, they start going like this person is taking a picture of them. It was so funny. It was just funny. They're my age. I'm 66. They're around my age. And so I stopped by and I said, are you two stars? Are you stars? And they were both so funny. Oh, yes, we're stars, and we don't want to talk about it, and I'll sign something if you want me to. But, they were just so funny. And I told them, one thing I really like about the British is the wit. The British wit is quick and intelligent and just funny, makes you laugh. You know, they're laughing at themselves, they're laughing at life, they're laughing, just laughing. One of the best things we can do. And I told them, I said, one of the best things about the Beatles is they were all four witty. You watch them being interviewed. Ringo is as witty as John. George is as witty as Paul. There's four guys that created some of the best, most wonderful music of all time. And they were funny when they were being interviewed. And like my dad and his three brothers, when they were together, they were like that. And nobody could get too arrogant, like I'm the big guy. Oh, no. That's not going to happen. The pride, the self-pride is kept down, which is a good thing. None of us should feel like, hey, I'm above everybody. That's one of the problems today, is this idea of superiority. My color of my skin is superior. My religion is superior. You know, you need to humble yourself. We need to humble ourselves to life, to all life, to this planet, to all humanity. You know, start from a place of humility and care and love, and not I'm the best and there's so many bullies in the world. Trump, you got Turkey, you got India, you got China, you got Russia, you got, why do people want to vote for these bullies, these right-wing bullies that are going to, tell everybody what to do? You won't have human rights. You won't have your basic human rights. They're going to tell you what to do, tell you what's right and wrong, not you. Now, you came from God. You came from God just like they did. They're no better than you. They're no more attached to the Creator, if there is one, than anybody else. And it's just a sellout. You sell out your soul. Hey, he's going to take care of me. No, you're going to take care of yourself. You have a soul. You have responsibility. You have a brain. You have to help lead. It's easy to say, I'll let them lead. I work so much. I'm tired when I get home. I just want to watch videos or football or go shopping. Women can do it too. No. We all have to be together. We all have to help each other. And helping each other isn't loving money or loving the yacht or loving the multi-million-dollar house, or it's loving your community and loving each other. And that's where we need to go. to a more perfect union. And the union is of humanity. And the union is clean energy, taking care of the earth and protecting the diversity that was created. I was reading about butterflies being not as colorful because what's happening is all the rainforests are being cut down, and what they plant is eucalyptus trees or soybean fields, or what's another one? Some type of oil. It's monoculture. It's one thing, one color, one. So the butterflies' colors, the wings, are becoming the whole earth. They were saying from space, the earth is less colorful because we're degrading it. We're just desecrating it. We're acting like we're God. We're God. We're going to do what we want. But then all these religions go to church and go, oh, we love God. We love God. But then you destroy God. You destroy what God created. You destroy the diversity and the beauty of earth because you want more energy, and you get that energy from coal and gas and oil. You don't care. We don't care. And a lot of people say, man, I got to survive. Yeah, you got to survive. We all have to survive. And we have to figure out a way where everything can survive and thrive. The earth, the human beings. This idea that rich people are going to save you or save us is insane. It's good people that are going to save us. Good people. And that's good-hearted people. And there are lots of rich people that are good-hearted. But we can't be lazy citizens. I taught government. Citizenship may be the foundation of Earth's future, present and future. How good are we at citizenship? I don't know. I think we're afraid. We're afraid of what's going on. We're afraid of the change. We're afraid that the middle class is shrinking. In France, they're talking about, there's a fight going on in France saying, hey, we give you too much health care. We give you too much in retirement. We give you too much. But a lot of the French are saying, man, I don't have enough to have a decent life. You know, it's the people at the top that are having good lives, not me, not the working people. And you want to take something away from me? Earlier I read a quote from General Knox from the 1770s, one of Washington's favorite generals. This is around the time of the Shays Rebellion, and these farmers and these ex-soldiers saying, hey, you didn't pay us for our time in the Continental Army, and now we're losing our farms. We're losing everything. And they started fighting back. And Knox said, you know, we all fought for America's freedom. It's funny, I'm in Britain right now. We fought for our freedom from Britain together. And we won. And because of that, we own this land together. Together. We fought together. We own this land together. And Britain's had a lot of wars. They could say the same thing. Almost any nation could say the same thing. We're not here to be slaves to the rich. We're not here to build Versailles. We're not here to build pyramids. We're not here to be the slaves to anybody. That's not why you're here. You're not here for that. We shouldn't hate. Don't hate anybody. But don't be a dumb citizen. If you have the vote, a lot of people don't. In China, they don't. If you have the vote, vote for humanity and equality, and quit trying to be, quit trying to live in opulence and decadence and luxury, and think about the people around you. Say, man, these people need a place to live. These people need decent food and health care and green space and education and public transit. And we all need clean energy and a healthy earth. So, I think I'm done preaching. Eat well. So I've got some cashews. I've got some pumpkin seeds. Having stuff around from the bulk department. I used to run the bulk department at the cooperative in my city. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds. It's just a really good nutritional snack, or put it in your soup or your eggs, or you can put it in salad. Eat healthy. Be healthy. I stretched a little bit today, more than usual. Good for me. It's not, I think the Buddha said something like, it's not easy to be a human being. No, it's not. It's not easy to be a human being. You have to, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need, take care of yourself. You are unbelievably wonderful. Yes, you are.